The woman keeps her abundance mentality, the man doesn't. I'm absolutely sure that this fact is one of the main reasons why in so many couples eventually the woman is dominant and the man is submissive, because he needs the relationship more than she does. In a typical monogamous relationship, a woman usually keeps her abundance mentality regarding men, relationships, and other dating options. A man usually doesn't keep his abundance mentality. How is this possible? Let's explain it. This is the fourth big disadvantage of a monogamy for modern men. The reason is, again, women and men are not the same. And the reality of a woman on today's dating market in Western society is very different from a man's reality. Nowadays, in the West, women initiate divorces and breakups twice as many times as men. I am sure that one of the main reasons is that they have higher self-confidence about new relationship options, because they keep their abundance mentality in monogamous relationships. Even on today's dating market, men have to be proactive. It's their duty to approach women with an offer. A man sees a pretty woman, and if he's brave enough, he will invite her for a coffee. Women usually don't do that. They don't carry a burden of proactivity. Just tell me, when was the last time when an attractive woman invited you for a coffee or for a date? If you are not a celebrity, a famous actor, singer, it usually doesn't happen very often. Probably never. My personal experience is that I have been approached by an attractive woman once in my life. Men are proactive on a dating market and women are passive. This fact has a huge influence on the reality of a couple in a monogamous relationship. Let's imagine a couple, a man and a woman. They start a monogamous relationship and they are both honest. They don't cheat and they don't lie. They are simply monogamous. What is the reality of the man? He's an honest guy. He doesn't cheat, so he stops approaching other beautiful women. Of course, he erases all of his dating apps on his phone. He stops flirting with women. After a few weeks or months of a monogamous relationship, he has quite little contact with beautiful women. Maybe an average-looking female colleague sometimes flirts with him a little bit at a coffee machine, but that's it. This is an average guy. He's not a famous actor or a singer, so he's not approached by women. No pretty girl comes to him at a bar and invites him for a drink. Even a handsome guy can come to a bar and sit there even for a few days and nobody will notice him. The man loses his abundance mentality. He has fewer and fewer women in his life, and also he loses his communication and social skills because he stops seducing other women. If the relationship ends, it's kind of huge problem for him. Now he's pretty sure that he will have to work hard for many weeks, months, or even years to get another sexual partner. He will have to start practicing his seduction skills again, which he lost in the past because he didn't practice. And now, let's compare this to the woman's reality. The woman is monogamous too. She's honest. She doesn't cheat, she doesn't approach guys, she doesn't flirt. Nonetheless, her daily reality on a dating market is totally different. She's still being approached by guys. Maybe some guys try to slip into her DMs on Instagram. A handsome male colleague flirts with her and invites her for a coffee jokingly. Then in the evening, when she's waiting for a bus, she's approached by a pickup artist. I'm sure that there are individual differences between women, but if a woman is at least average looking, she's approached by a guy from time to time. It's even more true nowadays, when almost all the rules and limitations of communication between men and women have disappeared. In the 19th century, when a woman was married, it probably meant something. A guy might have liked her, but he thought, wow, she's married. I will be careful, I will not approach her. Otherwise, I could make her husband angry and he will kick my ass in a duel. Nowadays, there are almost no boundaries. Even married women are approached by guys on a regular basis. If you get a serious girlfriend or even a wife, expect that other guys will want to fuck her. That's natural. I don't believe it's good to be jealous. Jealousy is ancient and useless biological programming. It shows your little self-confidence. Actually, jealousy honestly is an interesting topic. I will discuss it in one of the future videos, so hit subscribe and follow Hunter's Journal for more interesting information about relationships and non-monogamy. Eventually, the woman in a monogamous relationship still keeps her abundance mentality. Because if a woman sits in a bar, she will be approached by a man sooner or later. Not always it's a handsome man who she likes, but sometimes he is. The woman keeps her abundance mentality, the man doesn't. It's another huge disadvantage of monogamy in today's Western society for men. I'm absolutely sure that this fact is one of the main reasons why in so many couples eventually the woman is dominant and the man is submissive, because he needs the relationship more than she does. It's more important for him to keep the relationship because he knows that it will be very hard for him to get another partner. Keep this in mind if you want to enter a monogamous relationship. In my opinion, much better alternative for a man are open relationships, because open relationships are much more fair. In non-monogamy, the man also keeps his abundance mentality. Let's say that you have a girlfriend and then a few FBs on the side. So your girlfriend is not the only source of a female element in your life. You still practice your seduction and social skills with other women. Sometimes you go on a date. You meet your FB at your place once a week. This is another important reason why I personally prefer open relationships. Do you have any questions or ideas? Put them into the comment section and stay tuned for my upcoming course on open relationships, in which I will offer you a strategy how to start and develop successful long-term open relationships. See you next time. Happy hunting!